My credit score had been destroyed and 6 credit cards I had never applied for were open in my name. The property manager showed me the number on his screen with a kind of professional regret that made it worse somehow. I had saved for 6 months for this apartment. Deposit was ready. The income verification was solid. The credit score was the thing I had not checked recently because I had no reason to think there was anything wrong with it. There was $62,000 of debt I had never incurred attached to my social security number. I drove home and pulled my full credit report. 6 cards opened over the course of about 18 months, all with addresses associated with my brother Caleb. His old apartment in the University District. His girlfriend's house. P.O. box I recognized from a package he'd asked me to pick up once. The purchase history on the cards was his life, gym memberships, gaming equipment, restaurants he talked about, a hotel stay during a trip he described to me in detail. My best friend Nadine worked in finance and had walked 2 other people through identity theft disputes. When I called her, she came over with her laptop and we spent 4 hours documenting everything. Every card, every address, every charge we could cross-reference to a specific purchase Caleb had mentioned making. Documentation was thorough. Nadine said it was some of the clearest she had seen, which was equal parts reassuring and devastating. My family called it an overreaction. My mom cried on the phone and asked me to think about what this would do to Caleb. My dad said family handled things internally and asked me to give it a week before I did anything official. Caleb himself said he had intended to pay it off and never meant for it to become this big. The police report was filed on a Thursday morning. The officer I spoke with was professional and clear about what my options were. Filing the report was not a punishment I was choosing to impose on Caleb. It was a legal necessity for disputing fraudulent accounts. Without it, the debt would remain mine. Every credit bureau required it. Every card company required it. Family called it a betrayal. Nadine, who had heard all of it, said the actual betrayal was $62,000 of debt opened in my name without my knowledge, and I agreed with her. The dispute process took 4 months. Every card was closed. Every fraudulent account was removed from my credit history. My score recovered to a number I had never actually had before because it had never before reflected only my own choices. Caleb had to face the legal process that followed the police report. The consequences were his to manage, which the family continued to frame as something I had done to him rather than something he had done to himself. That framing is a kind of magic trick that stops working once you have seen how it is performed. A year after the apartment application, I moved into a different apartment, better unit, better building, better location, with a credit score that reflected 18 months of nothing except my own responsible behavior. Nadine helped me move and brought a bottle of sparkling juice to toast the new place. Caleb eventually needed a reference for a job. He asked through my mom, not directly, which was at least an acknowledgement that asking directly was not likely to go well. My answer was no. I said it without anger or extensive explanation. A reference is a statement of trust, and I did not have that to offer him. Nadine said I was being reasonable. He usually knows what she's talking about.